is the Stubborn German Podcast. I'm Kevin Ostie, coming to you from the adorable at the holidays Stubborn German Brewing Company and equally as adorable Waterloo, Illinois. Joined as always by the esteemed proprietor of the Stubborn German Brewing Company, Mr. Chris Ron.
Hey, Kevin, what's going on?
It's all going on. Colored lights and fun stuff.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It is. There's a Christmas song about that, I think, somewhere.
Is there?
Our esteemed producer, Mr. Jared Chasson, might know that one.
Good evening. I was hoping you were going to say Chris was adorable, but...
Oh, come let us adore him.
Right, there you go, adore.
And speaking of adorable, here is Tammy Ron, our special guest, also of the Stubborn.
Hello, I'm back. I'm so excited.
Our favorite guest.
Yeah, for sure. Always.
The best.
So as we get this particular episode off the ground, before we get into some of the hot topics, the hot talk that Tammy's bringing today.
Yep. She's bringing all the content.
Someone's got to do it.
That's right.
Thank you.
Love it. There is a tradition on this particular show. You familiar with that, Jared?
I've heard of it, yeah. Where's the confetti?
It's up there.
It's ready.
Yeah, it's ready.
Ready and waiting.
Ready.
Here
the
comes
confetti.
the German word of the day.
The German word of the day is Nachttisch.
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 Well, we like to be polite on this podcast.
I didn't see that coming.
And let our guests go first.
And that would be you, Tammy.
Nachttisch.
I'm going to go with it's a type of sausage.
Oh.
A type of German sausage.
Okay.
All right. Good guess.
All right.
Nachttisch. Let's see. I'll go next, Kevin. I'll give you a little time to marinate on that. Nachttisch. I'm thinking something with night, maybe. So
No, it's sausage.
yeah,
Night sausage?
night sausage. Let's say I'm just going to say nighttime. Clean it up a little here.
Thank you. Nighttime.
Nighttime. Nachttisch.
We got Kevin.
Oh, that was great. Chris, a little Nachttisch going on there. You know?
Night sausage. Oh, Kevin, what does Nachttisch mean?
It means what Jared said.
Okay.
Really.
Nighttime?
Yes, nighttime.
Well, that's what Jared said.
That's what I said.
It means what you
And it's what I was going to say,
Okay.
and then he said it before I
We'll
did.
share the confetti if we win.
Knocked being
Okay.
night, like a nocturne.
Nocturnal. Okay, yeah.
Nocturnal.
And the tish is the time.
Chopin's Nocturnes, right?
Yeah, right.
And the tish, I guess, is time, right?
Do you want to change the spelling of your night as like maybe a knight, like a knight in shining armor?
No.
No. Okay.
Night. It's nighttime.
Was ist Tisch? Does that mean what time is it?
All
I don't
right.
know.
A type of German sausage, nighttime and nighttime.
But I
Good
see,
luck,
I see where
everyone.
knockwurst, the knocked.
Knockwurst. Yeah.
That's where I was going.
Yep, I get that too. So
Tisch.
it's anybody's guess.
Okay.
Anyone's sausage.
We'll stick around, right?
That's right. We'll reveal the riveting answer to this at the end of the show.
You know we will.
But first, welcome back, Tammy. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah, I'm super excited to be here. So,
You guys
again,
have a lot going on this time of year.
it's been, so right now we're recording, it's the end of December. And yeah, we got through December, which has been great. We had a lot of people come in for the holidays, and a lot of people bought canned beer and gift cards and T-shirts and hoodies and all that swag. So really appreciate that for sure.
Yep.
A lot of people brought their families in, I
Yes.
feel like, over the holidays.
Yep, for sure.
Kind of want to get out of the house and
Yeah.
Well, and it
go
is
have a good beer.
kind of a nice place to bring the family, and it is kind of like a family
Yeah.
here anyway. It's like a reunion every time you come here. So it's a perfect place to go at this holiday or any day that ends in Y.
Any day.
Except Monday. Because
Except
we're
Monday.
closed on
Yeah.
Mondays.
Yeah.
Don't try it on Monday.
We don't talk about that.
I need to stay positive.
Yeah. Well, I got wind that outside of the regular daily festivities, except on Monday, that happen around here, there's an event coming up in January.
Yes, we are so excited. We are going to bring back a very well-loved event. Should we say it on the count of three?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Night
Bavarian
sausage.
breakfast. That didn't go very well. I
Night
apologize.
It's not Bach Beer Fest?
It's not night sausage?
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
We're going to bring back Bavarian breakfast.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is so awesome, and an event that is near and dear to my heart.
Yes.
Kevin definitely has a hand in this event for sure. He's the one that kind of brought the idea to us many, many years ago.
Yes. In fact, I think it was before this establishment existed. Chris and I were discussing holiday happenings at JV's.
Yes, that was the JV's conversation.
After an Optimist Club meeting.
Yep.
Wow.
Where Chris and I were probably the last two standing.
Yeah.
So it was the
Everyone
day
else
after
was not standing.
the day after the Optimist meeting, and we were still there. The morning after, and there's an event that my uncle used to host. My uncle Glenn, who's a German musician in the Chicago area, and he would host this Bavarian breakfast, right? And what we would do is, in the Chicago area, it was always very cold, and it was always in January, sometimes like January 2nd, like right after the New Year, sometimes, following week or so. And it was an outdoor thing in the cold, and he would have a fire pit going and cold cuts and various sausages and rye bread and beer and Glühwein. And my uncle's band would play. He plays trumpet, and they actually had an alpine horn.
Oh, wow.
Like the one over the door over there. And one of the guys in his band would play that.
Nice.
And we would just we'd get out there at like 9:30 in the morning, and by 3 in the afternoon, it's, Happy New Year. So Chris and I were chatting about that, and then at some point, you guys decided to do that right here.
Yeah, I think that story is super inspiring, and it definitely is an event that has a German heritage and German roots to it. And we did it for a while. How many years? Like
3 or 4, maybe?
Yeah, 4 probably.
Yeah, it feels about right.
And then we kind of took a break because honestly, it's just kind of like a lot of work.
It is, yeah. It is that you do.
Yeah, I know that Tammy does.
Yeah.
And that was part of the negotiations.
Well,
for
and we had
this
the
year.
fire pit inside, and it was just like, it was the whole
got
thing.
Smoky.
Yeah, so
This year I have to help.
It's going to be on Saturday, January 31st.
Nice.
We're going to start at like 10 a.m. I think we're going to sell tickets. It's really the only way to do it, so we know we have enough food for everyone. So it'll be like a ticketed event, and your ticket will include a Weisswurst.
Weisswurst.
Is that how I say it?
Uh-huh.
It's a white sausage, traditional,
And then we usually do like cold cuts and some good bread and some German desserts, and then the Glühwein that usually Chris and Kevin make on the front patio.
Yes, and so many stories.
And yes.
So the Glühwein recipe that we use. So my uncle had hosted this event for years, and then I moved to Los Angeles, and he kind of got out of it. But my good friend Paul Wieshuber picked up the Bavarian breakfast at his house, and he was here for Stubbornfest, by the way, enjoyed it. And his dad, Anton Wieshuber, Irish guy,
of course.
Anton had a jewelry store in the Chicago area, and at the holidays, he would have an open house. And if you can imagine, the town that I grew up in was Park Ridge, Illinois. It's near Chicago. It's not as small town as Waterloo by any stretch, but it does have kind of a neighborhood feel to it.
Sure.
And Anton was able to get the local merchants in the area called South Park, which would be similar to the town square here, to all stay open and have this open house. So it became an event where people would go from shop to shop, right?
Yep.
And it was after hours, so it was at night. And he would serve the Glühwein to all the guests. So Glühwein and Pfeffernuss cookies, right? You familiar with Pfeffernuss cookies?
Pfeffernuss cookies?
Yeah.
No.
So it's a German cookie. Pfeffernuss is it's a pepper flavored like it's not cinnamon, but it's a special German cookie that's got powdered sugar or a sugar frosting on it. It's really good. And Paul and I, we were 10 years old pouring Glühwein for people, right? And that's when that all started to go downhill. But that recipe, Paul still had and sent it to me, which I gave to you guys. So this is an authentic
That's the
Glühwein recipe.
That's awesome.
And Glühwein is basically warm, spiced wine.
Yeah. Red wine,
Yep.
with spices, and I think you stick stick cloves in the oranges,
Yep.
and it's that kind of deal.
and float them in it and put
Float
some
'em.
sugar in it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
warm it up, and oh boy.
Warms
yummy.
you from the
Sounds
inside
good.
out, even when it's cold outside.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. And so we'll be making that out on the porch probably
Yeah.
on the,
Oh, yeah.
the beer garden here.
Yep.
And then when I moved to L.A., I met a guy who emigrated from Germany, and his name was Günther Burgart.
Ginter Burgard.
Yes, but his nickname was Sting, and I think I told you about this guy
This is-
before.
Sting.
Sting.
Sting, yeah, the German Sting. So his
Sting.
nickname was Sting because he
Yes.
looked like Sting.
I love that story.
But he would do a Bavarian breakfast kind of thing too.
Nice.
And it was less circumstance. It was more like a smorgasbord,
Sure.
you know,
Yeah.
which is
Uh-huh.
sandwich board. You know, that's what smorgas. You go to,
Smorgas is a sandwich?
yes, it is. So you can,
I'll be
That's
the judge
the
of that.
next episode's
Yes.
word of the day.
So he would have the smorgas fixings out
Smorgas fixing.
and a keg, and then usually like a lot of vodka. And this was in Redondo Beach, California, in January, where it was like 75 degrees. you know.
Nice.
So it didn't have that winter
Right.
aspect.
Everyone's wearing shorts.
But it was still
Yeah.
fun, and this is what Chris and I were talking about over at JV's that night, and he's like, wow. And then one day, it came back. So I'm
We're gonna
super
do it.
excited.
Yeah.
I got to get Paul down here again for it.
Yeah.
Because,
Well, I was going to say, am I misremembering? Didn't you have a friend that
Yeah.
was associated with this or was serving the sausage or something? I can't remember. What was?
Oh, Eric.
a couple, yeah. My friend Eric,
Okay.
Eric von Berkham came down to celebrate. He's having a new hip put in,
Fun.
probably
That's
right
what
around
one
that
does.
time. So.
what he gets for Christmas is a new
yeah,
hip.
yeah. Hopefully that takes.
Yeah, right.
And if he's up and running again, we'll get him down here.
Sure.
And then the one year you guys did a T-shirt,
Yes.
We did, yeah.
and the slogan on the T-shirt was Paul's dad's famous saying,
I'm not a.
I'm Bavarian, not a barbarian.
Yes.
Because he poured his beer in a glass and didn't drink it out of a bottle.
That's right. Like a barbarian.
Like a barbarian. So, yes, everybody needs, well, not everybody, only the people that purchase the tickets need to come to
Yes.
Yes.
Got to get a
the
ticket.
Bavarian breakfast.
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
it be for sale in advance or the
Oh,
day
yeah.
of, or how's that
yeah,
work?
because I have to
You
make
gotta
sure
figure
that
out.
I have enough food
Yeah.
and stuff for it. So
And beer.
and
We have
beer.
to make sure we have enough Waterloo wheat.
Yeah, that was a catastrophe. Like
One of the years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Was this the pouring out the bad beer episode?
No.
that was
So-
something else. That was a glycol chili.
We always
Yeah.
serve Waterloo wheat at Bavarian breakfast, which is like our traditional German Hefeweizen. And one year we ran out of beer. We ran out of that
Yeah.
style.
I knew it would be close, and it was too close.
Wow.
Yeah, so Chris was like trying to figure out how quickly he can turn around a batch of beer.
Yep.
But it all worked out in the end, so it was fine. But
I can tell you that today, before we started podcasting, I started the yeast for the next batch of Waterloo wheat that will be ready just in time for Bavarian breakfast.
Nice,
So
fresh
perfect.
batch.
not only, it'll be fresh, which is
Yeah.
key for Hefeweizen. So
Now, are you grilling up or cooking up these sausages, or are you having someone do that, or how's that
no,
work?
I'm going to have some help with that.
Okay.
So, yeah. And usually at events that involve food after the event, we're like, this is why we don't do food.
Yeah.
Because it just adds like a whole nother layer of difficulty. Because we're just not set up for food. We don't
Yeah.
have a kitchen or anything. So
it's catered in basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we were talking to some friends, and they were actually in Germany, and they were like, "You should see how they do their breakfast in Germany. They just put out cold cuts and bread,
That's it.
and then that's their breakfast." And we're like, "Yeah, we know about that." And then I'm like,
Yeah.
"It is a really cool tradition that we could bring to Waterloo, and I feel like that needs to be known. Like, it's just interesting, and it's kind of cool to keep our town's German heritage alive."
For sure.
So,
Yep.
Tell your friends.
I mean, we're
Now-
the German brewery, so I guess it's our job.
I think you
That's
gave a
what we do.
date. Did you give a time?
January 31st, which is a Saturday, and it'll be from like 10 to noon.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So not quite like Black Beer Friday
No.
breakfast early, but early for the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And possibly pretzel and mustard and All the good stuff.
Yes,
Yes.
thanks for reminding me about the pretzel and mustard. And one year, Chris went a little crazy on mustard. I think he spent $300
Chris
on
was
different
on
mustards.
He was on the mustard again.
300.
It was a lot, but it was really good mustard. He got it imported from Germany, and it was in little squeeze tubes.
But then he had to make a mustard lager, and it was the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, mustard beer.
It was blueberry mustard Kolsch.
He really does like his mustard, though.
I do. I'm a big
So
mustard
you know
fan.
that there will be good mustard here to
Absolutely.
dip your sausages in.
Yep.
Well, I'm looking forward to Bavarian breakfast. That's we've done it. When's the last time you did it? It wasn't last
Couple
year.
years ago.
A couple of years. Okay.
We skipped probably 2 years, right?
Okay.
Was it 2? Was it
I
3?
remember it being a good
Probably
time.
2 or 3.
Three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a good time.
Have we done it post-COVID, I wonder?
I don't think so.
Right? Maybe not. That might have been the last year.
It's been like 5 years.
Wouldn't surprise me if that was it. Yeah.
So you can heckle Chris and Kevin out on the patio on the
Yes.
beer
you
garden.
can. Yep.
And then come in and get some sausages and mustard and pretzels.
I kind of assume the role of the unofficial greeter
Yeah.
yeah.
as I'm
We do a great job of it.
ladling out the Glühwein into the ceremonial mugs.
Yeah.
That's something to consider too. You guys at one point had done those.
We did coffee mugs.
We did. We've
yeah.
done a few different types of coffee mugs. One was really. Oh, should I give them away? What they say on them, or are we going to reuse them?
No. Make them special for the thing. You got to
Well,
come
we
to
have
see
to
it.
come up with
I
a
don't
new
know
one.
if I can come up with a new saying though.
Well, you could reuse the old one. Just don't say what it is now.
Okay,
We'll
so
come up with awesome coffee mugs.
They will,
Yes.
they will be awesome and appropriate somewhere.
Maybe not at work, but who knows?
yeah.
Oh,
But
that'll be fun.
it is, and it's also a way to get people in the brewery and
In the month of January, which is always tricky.
Yeah, so, there's a thing with that too, isn't there?
There is a thing. Yeah, some people do dry January. And
Is this that New Year's resolution nonsense coming up again?
Yeah. You can have a resolution, that's fine, but don't boycott all bars.
Don't take it out on stubborn Germans.
for a whole
Jeez.
month.
Right.
What did we do?
So yeah, let's identify. What are we talking about? Dry January, right?
Well,
like a
yeah.
dry county, you are not drinking for the month, a whole month of January.
Does anybody
Yeah.
last a whole month on that? Is my first
I feel like they do because, we don't have anyone here for the month of January.
Well, but now you've got Zilch.
No, we do. Yep. We have Zilch. Zilch is our NA beer that we just came out with.
so you don't have to give up your passion
Right.
just because of the alcohol.
you can still come in and have a good time. You can hang out with friends at the bar and drink Zilch.
But how do they know if it's any good?
Well, I'll
Well,
show you.
there's one sitting here right in front of us.
I didn't even see that. And here it is. It's like the magic of Theater of the Mind radio. Love that.
So right now, Chris and Steve started brewing Zilch. I mean, this is the second batch we've made. So it's been for a couple months that we've had it.
So
and
it went over enough to do it again.
yeah, it's only been available in cans.
But
We
you
just
guys have
can't
been
it-
here, almost 10 years before brewing a non-alcoholic beer. So it's a
Correct.
big deal.
well, it's
Change of pace.
difficult, Jared.
it?
Yeah.
That's the funny thing that the name Zilch means nothing, but it takes like everything to make it.
Exactly. It takes a lot to make it.
And I've mentioned that because I'm a fan of NA beers as well. And I've mentioned that to Chris throughout the years, like, hey, you should brew an NA or we'll have requests for that. And he's like, I just can't. Like, I don't know how. I don't have the right equipment.
Yeah.
But now we've kind of made it happen.
Yeah, the big breweries use I think it's even called like a de-alkalizer, but it's basically that you can distill the alcohol off, or there's another way of like vacuum distillation. You put the beer under a vacuum and it pulls out the alcohol. So those are all ways to do it. But recently they came up with there's a new yeast strain that's not even actually a regular brewer's yeast. It's something a little bit different, but basically it does not ferment maltose that all the other regular beer yeast does. So you put this in there, and it does create a tiny amount of alcohol. It's like literally 0.26% ABV is what it is. So
I feel it already.
for sure, it's very strong. No, and you have to be below 0.5% legally to be called an NA beer.
Yeah.
So even your on the shelf NA beers probably have a 0.5% or a little less. ABV.
Not for kids.
Still not for kids. Yep.
Yeah, you still have to be 21 to buy it and consume it for sure.
Ours is a little bit. It's on the hoppier side than the malty side, but it is fairly balanced. But
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, I wouldn't call it like an IPA, but
No,
there's
not at
definitely
all.
like some hoppiness going on,
Yeah,
which
it's-
you wouldn't expect from
sure.
because you know these store brand NAs are just as watered down
They're
as you can get, basically.
hard
Like
to
it's-
drink, yeah.
they're
Yeah.
not
It's
good.
like they're diluted.
yeah.
Yeah, they're just. That's why when they brewed this, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good because it actually has flavor."
Yeah.
A lot of the NA beers that I've had are like just really muted and muddled, and they don't taste like anything.
Yeah,
So then
right.
they're not that enjoyable.
We did some test batches before we made the big batch of it, and we were not happy with one, but really happy with another one, and kind of went that direction. Changed up some of the hops to get it right where we want, dialed in, and this is the second batch of the exact same recipe. So we've sold, and we can it only. It's only been
Yeah.
in cans. That's the only way anyone's ever gotten it. And we do pasteurize those cans. We don't pasteurize any other cans, but just these. And so it's safe to take home. You still need to store it in the refrigerator, but it is safe to take home. And
So it's only canned
Yeah.
except
the first week of January.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever that Tuesday is after New Year's and all that.
Yeah.
That next following Tuesday, we're gonna have it on draft that entire month. So it will be
Nice.
You can just get a full mug of it and belly up like all your friends.
Like old times.
Yeah, exactly.
And it'll look
Like-
and feel like you're drinking a beer
Like
without
December.
the alcohol.
Yeah.
so
can
if you
still
actually
do
are
your
going to
dry
do
January.
the dry
Yeah.
January, avoid alcohol for a month, you can still come in here and get Zilch
Yep.
by the pour.
Yes.
Not even out of a, and then take it home in cans.
And that's probably the only time I see us doing that. I would guess if that goes over well, it'll just
Yeah.
be an every January thing on
Yeah.
draft, and from then on, it'll be cans only. So, yeah.
So the Bavarian breakfast is now like it's like a celebration of the end of January.
It
You
could
get
be
to
your
drink
last
real
day.
beer again.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's the last day of January.
Yeah.
So.
right. You could, yeah.
And depending, if we look at what time zone Germany is in,
Yes.
Oh,
you
good
can
point.
drink at
You could
Bavarian
fulfill
breakfast.
your full 31
Yes.
days.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, it all makes sense
If
now.
you were in Germany,
Right, you'd sleep on top. And
teleport yourself to.
Now, I personally am a fan of, instead of dry January, rye January.
Thank you.
And it's
As am I.
as maybe I'm going to assume other whiskey drinkers are kind of like me. They looking to change it up. What can I do this time? It's a little different. You want to try something different? Go
Yeah.
with a rye whiskey instead of the
Heck yeah.
the stepchild of whiskeys there.
Yeah.
Instead of always going bourbon,
well,
right.
just all January long, drink rye.
Only rye.
whiskeys.
That's it. Yeah.
That's a challenge.
We're going to do a whole
Challenge
episode
accepted.
on
Yeah.
the rye grain.
Yes, rye is coming up.
So I don't want to give up
No,
too much.
not too much.
But yeah,
I have lots of rye questions, so that'll be good.
sweet
I'm more of the school of thought of
and spicy.
Of hey, this is a good day for a drink. I don't
All
go
of
run,
January?
I don't go run to the calendar.
Oh, yeah,
Figure
right.
out what month it is.
Yeah,
if
no,
you're
it's
allowed
just like
to.
right now, because we had this conversation before this started. If you won the lotto and the Powerball, would you take the instant payout or would you take the payments month after month?
Right.
And I would take the whole check.
Yep.
So I'm going to have that drink. It doesn't matter what month it is. It's just how I roll.
Yeah.
Well, that is a thing. Like, your happiness is very important. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you do have to take that into consideration too. And I feel like if people are like, I'm doing dry January, I'm just going to sit home, that can kind of be boring, and that's not that fun or maybe that good for your mental health either.
Yeah, I
feel
know
like
people that are miserable when they do that, and I'm like, why don't you just stop and go to the bar or whatever?
You
and
need a beer.
and maybe they have a problem. I don't know.
Well, and to tell you the truth, I mean, the wintertime is hard for people, too. I'm one of
Yeah,
those guys.
right.
I'm not a winter guy. I don't like
Yeah.
the short days. I don't like the dark. I don't like the cold. And if you
It's a little gloomy. Yeah.
take this away from me, too, it's not going to go well.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I know. I was thinking like I could do a dry May or something like that, but not January.
Well, and I feel like our brewery, not to brag, but but it is really a place where people go for that like social connection. It's not like people have become really good friends from meeting here, and that's like boosted their
Yeah.
quality of life, I feel like.
Yeah. There are no strangers here. You can walk in for the very first time, and you will have a conversation with a few people for sure
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
any given day.
And when it's dark and gloomy and it's dark at 5 o'clock and cold out, it's
You come in and talk to Haas.
Yeah.
You talk
I'd
to
love to talk
Haas,
to you.
The
He
lights
would.
are on. It's warm.
Yeah. You have a friendly bartender serving you.
That's
Tonight
it.
it's Adam.
You can have a nice drink.
Got some really great people sitting at the bar and at the tables that I'm looking at right now, and they would all love to share a drink with you.
Yeah.
And
Now, not to get too negative, but you guys do actually notice a drop-off in business, right? Like it affects your your bottom line in January when people just decide, almost as not a joke on a whim, but like, I'm going to not go to the bar for a month.
Right.
Enough people do that, and it actually affects you guys. So come out, support your local brewery.
Yeah. We would appreciate that for sure, because the bills still keep coming.
They don't give you January off.
No.
Yeah.
Well, and there's several factors behind that too, because some people have spent a lot of money on the holidays.
Yeah.
And then also you've got the whole New Year's resolution thing where it's like, I'm going to get healthy.
Yep.
And not spend so much money.
And then they think that not going to the bar and not drinking beer is going to affect both of those. But I think a better strategy is to, like my friend John, he's in amazing shape and drinks a lot of beer and just knows the way to do it.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to offset it with activity and exercise and some diet choices so you don't have to deprive yourself.
That's it, because some people are like, oh, I'm going to get healthy. I'm not going to drink beer this month or whatever. But then they'll sit there and they won't exercise and they'll just eat potato chips and processed food. And I'm like, that's not the right way to get healthy. You need to be exercising, watching your diet.
Walk to the brewery.
To the bar, right,
Walk
exactly.
to the bar.
Yeah. It's like, don't blame us for this. It's not just the beer. Like, it's a whole lifestyle. But I think that it's not just Stubborn German that feels it. I think it's all the restaurants.
Yeah.
I feel like all the mom and pop restaurants, because we talk to a lot of business owners, and they're always like, oh man, it's rough this month.
Oh, it's dreaded. Yeah, I mean, I do my own deliveries to for our beer to other bars and restaurants in the Monroe County area. So I talk to them, and all December that's just kind of it's good now, it's busy now, but man, January's right around the corner, and like we feel that too. It's it's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, so events like the Bavarian breakfast help that out.
Yes.
And also remembering that you should still be social and enjoy time with your friends.
I mean, you really should. And, I mean, my advice is if you're trying to be healthy, which we all are trying to be healthy, I mean, just look at your whole lifestyle and don't just cut out beer.
Well, the other thing, too, so here's the pro tip. All those knuckleheads that are staying home are leaving prime seating available at restaurants and bars everywhere, right?
They are.
So it's a great opportunity to go out and not wait in line. You get a good spot. Don't have to wait in line at the brewery, at the bar. Take advantage of that.
That's right. And those servers, bartenders, staff, chefs, wherever, they will love to see you come in the door. So you will be the king at any restaurant or bar that you go in January.
Yeah, and one other thing that we always have to battle is bad weather, like snow days.
Oh.
I mean, so usually what we do, if it's like just a dusting of snow or whatever, we just are open like normal. But if it's like they're canceling school or, it's a significant snow where it's not that safe to be out, then occasionally we'll close. But usually what we do is we tell the bartender, whoever's scheduled, to stay home, and then Chris or I come in, because we kind of like to check on things anyway, just to make sure everything's okay. And then we'll just open up for a couple hours.
I'll tell you, those are the best days to be at the bar.
For sure. Yeah.
So I remember a time my cousin and I we used to go to a place called Cullen's in Chicago that unfortunately doesn't exist anymore, but it was attached to a theater, right?
Okay.
Like a playhouse kind of thing. And one year it snowed 11 inches, there was a lot of snow on the ground. And my cousin Derek and I went to Cullen's in the morning and spent the entire day there. And we sat in a window seat and just watched the snow pile up, and we would have a beer, and then we would have a hot Irish coffee, with some mint in it, and then we'd have another beer, and then we might have a shot of something. And by the by like 6 p.m. I mean, we're there all day.
Burned up a day.
And it was so great. We didn't have to
What
be
a good
anywhere.
memory.
It was an awesome memory. It was a great time. So I love those days.
Yeah.
And I feel like the city of Waterloo does a good job of clearing off the streets,
Oh,
especially Main Street. Like
it's
you can get here. It's really impressive because they make a giant pile of snow, and then they like bring in like a loader and trucks, and they truck it all out away from downtown Waterloo, so it doesn't like take up parking or anything like
to
that.
Walmart.
So.
Yeah, they put it at Walmart, and it's there till July.
Right.
Well, we don't really get that much snow around here either, to worry about that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't let the weather stave you off. You come here and it's nice and warm. You got your friends, you got music, you got stuff to drink. Where else would you want to be in a day like that?
Boom.
Nowhere.
Drop the mic, Kevin. That was perfect.
There's your soundbite, man. There's another one.
Clip that off.
That and night sausage.
I feel like our job is done here.
So let's talk once again about the breakfast. Where would somebody be able to buy tickets? Come in, get them online. Any idea yet?
I'm going to sell them online on our website, which it is stubborngermanbrewing.com. You just go under the shop tab, and you'll be able to buy them there. And I don't know exactly how many we'll sell. We'll probably open up the basement for seating, too, if that's necessary. So we haven't done it in a couple years, which I have all of our notes from like when we did it in the past. So that'll be super helpful.
We do kind of have to rethink a couple things. So, yeah.
Yeah. But, it'll be January 31st at like 10 in the morning. And, a couple years, we actually had an accordion player come. And that was fun.
Larry Holler.
He would like go around and to your table and serenade the table with his
cool.
accordion.
Nice.
Look you right in your eyes and sing you a song in German.
Well,
no one understood it.
No, but it's okay.
Shaking his fist.
Every year I was trying to get my uncle's band to come down and play.
Yes.
And they should play Stubborn Fest also, but he's booked up like a year and a half in advance for all this stuff. And January is busy for him because they do some of these type of events. But I'll ring him up again. We'll see if we can twist his arm. Yeah.
Even if you get a smattering of the band, just a few play. You don't need the whole band even.
Yeah.
Usually
we got to be careful what we ask for here, Chris, because I got half a mind to rent a party bus and get a bunch of my relatives on board and truck them all down.
Here we go.
So tickets on the website. What else do you guys sell on the website? Is there much
Crickets.
other retail
barrel picks?
Because you can come in to buy. You got your bottle shop and you've got your. I hate to say the word swag, but you've got your Stubborn apparel and accessory line over there.
Yeah, I don't do as good of a job as I should of selling things online. And I know this because I do like to buy things online from mom and pop businesses, and I'm like, oh yeah, we don't do this well. I need to improve that for sure.
So I got a better New Year's resolution than not drinking in January.
Help Tammy.
Help Tammy get online with the online store. There you go.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that one of the last times I was on.
Seems to be a theme.
I keep asking, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. But like if we have our Brown Water Society, which is our Bourbon Club meetings, we'll sell those tickets online. When we have barrel picks come in, where we buy an entire barrel of bourbon, we'll pre-sell those bottles online. Yeah. So, but that's about it. That's really it. But we have some other fun stuff coming up in January. We're doing a couple
bourbon tasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called. What's the theme of the tasting?
Winter warmers.
Ooh.
Yeah. So all cask strength whiskeys.
Ooh.
So
good stuff.
I got some really fun bottles pulled out for that. So that'll be good.
And we have a couple bingos.
Some bingos.
Liz will be calling bingos, so that'll be good to get people out and about. Sometimes people just need a reason to get out and about. So
yeah,
we try.
I'm here because we podcasted tonight.
Right. Speaking of swag, my daughter for Christmas bought me a Stubborn German hoodie, and somehow I had never had one. She's like, Don't you already have a Stubborn hoodie? I'm like, I don't. And it's super comfortable.
Yeah.
I've already worn it a few times after Christmas. Yeah. It's like an extremely soft, comfortable hoodie. Not every hoodie is notable, but it was very comfortable. So come out and get a hoodie.
Some hoodies are just forgettable.
Some hoodies are,
but not ours.
Not every hoodie's made the same. But
well, this year, so Kelly and I, we don't have kids, and we spend a lot of time, working, so we don't really decorate the house that much for Christmas. But we do put up a tree and a few things. And our tree's been kind of minimalist the past few years. And I would say there's probably literally maybe 15 ornaments on it.
Yeah.
Not many, but right front and center is a stubborn German ornament hanging on the tree.
The little plastic ornament?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's
cool. Thanks. That's great.
And he's looking over the fireplace.
As he should be.
Yeah.
Angrily.
That's it. Disapprovingly.
Slightly annoyed. Why did you build it like that?
Exactly. You did it wrong.
It's going to go out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Kevin, you sent me and Chris a couple weeks ago. I guess you made it in AI. It was an animated
chugging guy.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
It was
awesome.
the stubborn German guy. Is it Franz or Hans?
He doesn't have a name.
He doesn't
No
have a
name.
name. Never
No
had a
name.
man.
Chuck. And it was animated where he was chugging this big pint of beer, right?
Yeah.
And then,
It's a big
it
stein.
was awesome.
And then at the end, he smiles.
It's Kevin's.
Right.
Yeah, Kevin's voice going.
It was great.
It was really cool. I just showed Tammy that the other night. I forgot to show her when it actually came in. So yeah, I was like, look at this.
Well, in a previous episode, we did talk about AI,
Yeah.
and that's the benefit right there.
There it is.
You can do
Yes.
that.
This is what you can do with AI.
I love AI now. It's so cool.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and that was a spin-off of that episode, and then I heard the Ron family, or at least Chris, went on a little bit of a NASA rabbit hole
Yeah, I did.
movie spree. So
Yeah.
we all did. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
The boys really liked it.
did they?
Yeah.
Good.
We watched Apollo 13. What else? I started to get into a couple other ones. I started
Earth to the Moon. You tried that
Space
one?
Flight.
And space.
Well, okay, so I did I was trying to find Space Flight and I couldn't find it. So what I did find was a newer one that had Elon on it, and it was a newer one. It's basically his first astronauts to go, just to leave, to go into space, basically, and all they did was like turn around and come back, and got back safely and all that. But it was like a whole 2-hour documentary of just that and those two astronauts. Or no, they went to the space station, is what they did.
Yeah,
they went to the space station. Yeah, so. And that was really good. It was well done and interesting. And then I found Spaceflight, so I'm on episode 1 of that. So
have you seen it? Have you watched any of it yet, or you just got it?
Yeah. I half of the first one.
Yeah.
So it's still it's pretty old, and but
it was done in like '86.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, standard def, and it's a VHS transfer to YouTube.
I'm gonna go through it. Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
But it's a good story, and I watched that when it first aired.
That's cool.
As a kid, and that was one that got me excited. So I'm glad you checked that out.
Werner von Braun.
Werner von Braun, yes,
that
exactly.
guy's on there. Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
A buddy of mine messaged me and couldn't believe that we didn't bring up. Is it The Right Stuff?
Oh, Chuck Yeager, The Right Stuff.
So I was like, well, I assume he's seen it, but we didn't talk about it.
There's so much, and I do have to do a retraction because I failed when I was describing the Apollo missions. They went to 17 for the moon landing, not 16.
Oh,
that's been bothering you, hasn't it?
Way off.
It's been bothering me.
It's been bothering me like crazy.
How can we have Kevin on this podcast?
I know.
You know how much hate mail we got over that?
I know. Sorry, Tammy, for all the hate mail.
So many comments and messages.
Terrible.
That it was incorrect.
Yes, I know.
Shame.
It was really cool because I'm not that into space. But it was really cool to hear how passionate and just like educated you are about it. I mean,
I'm wrong.
I wish I
nearly right.
knew half of what you did. So
well, I appreciate that. I listened to that one after, right when it came out, and I'm like, oh yeah, right. And I only cringed a couple times, but the big one was on 17. But it was fun.
It was a good
one.
I
appreciate the opportunity to vent that out every once in a while.
That was great. That was a good one.
I think my closest connection to space is when we went to Florida and went to Disney World.
Epcot.
Oh, Epcot. Yeah, sorry. And we did the Mission to Mars.
The orange one,
orange
right?
ride.
Which is the faster one,
Which is
because they had
really
a shorter line.
Yeah, we should not have done that. I regret
Why
that
does
every
no
day.
one want to ride this?
And it's just a thing that spins you around.
Yeah, well, you get like in a rocket ship,
Yeah.
and it like fastens you in like you're an astronaut, and then it just starts spinning. And turns out you have like, is it 3 Gs?
I don't know how many
Yeah.
Gs.
It's like 3 Gs on
Some
you.
Gs.
Yeah.
It's It was insane. And ever since then...
We all get off about ready to barf.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
Ever since then, my equilibrium has been off, and now I get motion sickness all the time. So thank you, Epcot.
Go Epcot.
Well, yeah.
Don't do it. Wow. Actually, I think they shut it down because people were like having heart issues and seizures on it. Like, seriously, it was pretty bad.
We lucked out on that one.
You did. You could have, I mean... Because you didn't get them, or because you did?
We didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I lucked out. I had seizures and heart problems. It was the best ride I ever had.
Nice.
So every time I hear space, I kind of cringe because it was honestly traumatic. I should probably go to therapy from that ride. But,
well, that was
it's fun. You know,
the way
it was fun.
It's like, it's so fun.
It was horrible.
They simulated anti-gravity with an airplane where they would fly up in the air and then they would just basically nose down.
Oh my God!
And accelerate towards Earth, and the astronauts were in this giant cargo plane. They would float around for 2 or 3 seconds until the plane righted itself again, and it would just do this cycle. And they used to call that the vomit comet. So,
Yep.
now you know
if that don't make you lose your lunch, nothing will.
That's it. Yeah.
Great.
Well, awesome. You know, the last thing I want to touch on real fast is a couple weeks ago when Far Route played.
Oh, right.
At another neighboring establishment up
at Old Monroe.
At Old Monroe.
And all you guys came out.
We all came
really
out.
appreciated
it was so fun.
It was great.
You guys were unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Well, thank
So
you.
good.
Sounded great. Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
I never know. I'm so self-conscious about all that.
Oh, stop it.
You know, I don't know. But it was fun. We had a great time. If you hadn't been, Old Monroe is such a cool venue. It's so neat to go there at all.
Yeah.
And I think we had several people there that were first-timers.
Nice.
We had a huge crowd. I mean, I feel like
We've
we've had
80,000.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Amphitheater-esque. I feel like we've had some big crowds here at Stubborn German, but that was definitely one of our biggest crowds. There were people, I mean, there was nowhere to sit inside. People were standing everywhere. People were out on the breezeway, out on the patio.
Yep.
I mean, it was crazy. And every time I would look a different direction, I would see somebody
new.
So it was cool.
It's fun to think back of, before you guys played your first gig.
Before we were famous, is that what you're
that's
saying?
it.
Yep.
Before you were just route. You weren't far
we
yet.
were not far.
And
yeah, we were just route.
The route.
The route.
Yep.
The route less taken, I think it was.
Yes.
And we were talking about it. You're like, yeah, we got this thing coming up. We're going to play at the wine bar. We're like,
right.
oh, wow. And you were so
mic,
nervous
I
and everything.
was, yeah.
And to hear you now,
Really?
unreal.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
The harmonies and the vocals you guys, the arrangements you've come up with.
That's kind of what we...
Dynamite.
Thank you. We love that. That's what we enjoy doing anyway. If you go back far enough, the three of us in the band were with another guy or a couple guys at different times in a barbershop quartet, a cappella. So we have been...
That explains it.
Yes. We've been harmonizing. Tammy's laughing like, oh my God.
I love a cappella.
We've been harmonizing for a long, long time. So that is our passion, is harmony. And so to get to do that in a sort of a rock sense or all kinds of different musical genres, but to be able to sort of put that in there is what we love doing.
Yeah.
And I think people like it.
Well, and what's fun is that you guys take very popular songs and you kind of rearrange them a little bit and throw a different vocal and the harmonies. And in the beginning, you're like, I know what this is, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And then when the
I know
lyrics
the
kick
song,
in,
but
what is this?
You still have to listen to it to kind of you catch it all, really.
And it's so good. You guys, your voices are tremendous. They blend really well. And it's kind of funny. My mom and her two sisters used to have a little a cappella group when they were in grade school called the Blenders.
The Blenders?
The Blenders.
The Blenders. Nice. That's awesome.
Great.
So, maybe for the breakfast, you guys can come on and do the
fun.
barbershop thing again.
Yeah.
Just get the
Busk out on the street or
just
something.
do the striped
break out the bow tie.
bolo ties.
Yeah.
I'll probably have them somewhere. Jeez.
You can
There's some embarrassing videos out there, let me tell you.
I'd like to see those.
the Dapper Chassons. In Disney, isn't it the Dapper Dans? Is that those guys?
Dapper Dans.
I think the Dapper Dans are a cappella guys that walk around Disney and sing.
Yep, those were the days. We had the suspenders and the bow ties and the white hats.
People thought you were selling.
We were
Orville
super
Redenbacher
cool.
popcorn.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Your Colonel Sanders.
It felt cool
nephews.
at the time.
That is awesome.
Yeah. No, it was fun, and we really appreciated everybody that came out. We had a big crowd. I think Old Monroe appreciated it, so we're glad to be able to support local. That's what we want to do, a lot of the time, too, is get people to come out to these venues. So, yeah,
now,
it's fun.
Do you guys post your schedule on the Facebooks or somewhere?
We don't, post a schedule, but because we
tour.
don't tend to book a whole lot of gigs in advance. We usually only ever have 2 or 3 in advance. And so I'll just put them out on Facebook. But,
under Far Out.
Well, we do have Far
Band?
Route Band is our Facebook page,
right.
and then I usually, from my personal page, to share it from there. But so if you're interested, just check us out on Facebook.
Next time I fire up the old computer, we'll do that and then buy some tickets and make a day of it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
All right.
I'm looking forward to this breakfast. It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be fun.
For sure.
Yep.
But what they're really looking forward to.
What?
Oh, please tell me I was right. Was I right? Am I right?
Oh, the German word of the day?
Am I right?
You must mean Nachttisch.
Nachttisch.
So Tammy says type of German sausage. And Kevin and Jared copied off each other and said nighttime,
right,
which was fun. I got to say, guys, Tammy was closer than you.
What?
Nachttisch is dessert.
Oh.
So,
wow.
It is food.
But it's like a nighttime
nighttime.
dessert. A kind of dessert. What kind of dessert?
That's what.
It's a night sausage.
That's what Google says. So I could be totally wrong. You both might be right.
Does it say like a whipped cream dessert or an ice cream?
Just dessert.
A kind of dessert.
Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte.
Okay.
See, I started to go down that, and I was like, "You're going to know some of these."
That one I know.
Yeah. There was a couple other
Interesting.
that.
All right.
So
no confetti this time.
Dessert.
Yeah. The streak goes unbroken.
If you eat all your food, you get your Nachttisch.
That's it. Little kind of Pink Floyd in there, too.
Right?
You don't get your Nachttisch if you don't eat your meat.
Right. That's what I meant.
You're versed.
You're versed. Nachttisch versed. Maybe that's dessert sausage.
Right. Could be.
All right. Well, this was fantastic. Thanks for the updates. To heck with Dry January.
Yeah. Screw that.
Bring on Rye January and all the fun that goes with it. Tammy, thanks for joining us. It's always fun to have you on and chat and get the other side of the Ron perspective on life.
Yeah. It was fun. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. And so for all of you who enjoyed listening to this kind of stuff, you can hit that subscribe button, and the next episode of the Stubborn German podcast will beam right into your device. And you won't even have to trade any of your favorite Nachtwurst to get it. And so for Tammy Ron, Chris Ron, and Mr. Jared Chasson, I'm Kevin Ostie, and we say, Prost!
We are recording as of now. I didn't get you clearing your throat.
Good.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll do it again.
Yeah, I'll do it again.